Premtobre ha eye Adom TV we mamo ha brason esoma emu nsem ne man hodro so de aboboa no ye de ebre wo se eye ene wukoda wie yi emu kase bo sama eba no edroso ye beko asante mantemu na kusasefo hene ye wo honom ne pabonfo bi ati okada so abonitu akuno ye di mu amane ebeba aban so ena abeto dwasafi etwemu no sika be se 8.94 billion Ghana cedis eni sika ensusue bi omode by 1D1F agenda 111 ade no mo edihye eno ye auditor general amane ba wode abetum na oba enkan so a maame Linda Ukulu ene ye mantami mu soafo wo kyerese aban no eye de obetumi bia na wono aso etonsa eni nadmofo ekamwa Ramsar site ho obi a wasi dan ede asinso kwamu ne dan no wo mo ebebuagu ensam ni bi eka we hu na awie midi mu nchemu nyina ebrɛw ese Premtobre Kasee bo yekoye nima obi man so amane bo ye de beba anigisem ebeba na Premtobre agokansie eno so beba edian megye so ene abena pokua when mamo ha kai so go DSTV no so a Adom TV channel 280 Go TV channel 119 AdomOnline.com dia kania ne de gu ho tu kwanwa kenkan bi amame me ba sisia yes shasia na enfie dumi ensam wani na omaye ye mampani na wote so fare ne kwagya John Evans Satamos obade fa ne kra ensie yi okone nkrachi na ene ye wohwemu a afibia no ya mpanyifo de dwumade bi hyehyɛ so na emu no na kane dwamtene wo electoral commission saloto sei ede togya sese enei ba bia yewra ajata owo bia ne rebe ho enam se Galamsey yade bia no wo chikura ba bia bedru se ya essensuo ene ade no eye bibia obedi ho ya wo ba bia wo bia
Enrada John Evans Satamos Memorial Lecture one of the shares so UPSC and Premtobre Kasee Medina say a kane tisnani the electoral commission Charlotte say a ho and wodi to just say and Premtobre nim passe bibi biara kane mampeni Professor John Evans Satamos wo biara no e rebe ho pa esane senior and Premtobre Galamsey 85 essay Ghana and Sase and afi yensu.
I have wondered many times, would Prof be happy with us, with me, with the current state of Ghana? I think Prof would be outraged at how we are permitting Galamsey to damage our environments, our bodies, and our future. Prof would be sad at the level of lies and vitriol we hurl at each other daily in the media, especially online. The rabid partisanship would probably depress Prof. But Prof would also be happy that his wife, his son, and his family are thriving, they are still standing. I think Prof would be happy that his political party, the National Democratic Congress, that he made so many sacrifices for, is back in power.
Na chairman the lecture any chief of staff Julius Debraho and also was share a meburu nyina nkran say one mo ma no kredi endo nanim kan wade bibiara one mo ebeyimu esanse no ene betimi aboa asiesi one mo ede amadache.
Today we have flipped through another chapter of his legacies. We have traced his exploits and handiworks in leadership, governance, academia, sports, and family. We have also learned even more revealing factors that drove his vision and mission for our country, Ghana. To our youth here, you are encouraged to prepare and persevere. Remember that effective leadership requires both vision and pragmatism.
Medeo eko savana mantam ni musali suba wurebe esqua wono ena ye mantam ni musoafo na wode abufuo pa ena police fo mo ewo savana mantam ni mu aka ne ho momo ekyese nipa bi a womo etufo agudie woni nkrata Galamsey bi na ejemu dendende wo bole ene ne potem wono womo assess womo enema excavators enwotwe ene ye kase akodi womo nsem.
Savana mantam so afo Salisu be awrebe ena ode atodwa se adan ahodo be so ha ena wonum asɛ no ni nyina ne se Galamsey fo abehwem ena wonum edin samone e wotuntumba mpotam ho a eno e wo bole mpotam ho e wo Savana mantam ne mu na ode tudwa se obibiara obeche no so ode ne ho awura Galamsey mu mpotam ho no enya ade ode ne ho beche no kura enu nti obi apeso wotu agudie e mpotam ho no wo momoden a se one minerals commission no abedi kasobom no magitumi krata be mo kwan atu e wo ho se ne be ya Galamsey we've
been able to get about 8 of the machines immobilized. As at now, we are making arrangements to pick them back to a certain common place. But some of the operators, after they saw the security, they were able to run away, but we are still pursuing them. And this is not the only operation that we are actually doing. Many others will come. The fact is that illegal mining is something that is abhorred, and we shall not allow anything of this sort to happen within our territory. The government supports mining, but if you want to do mining, you must go and get appropriate licenses, use the appropriate procedure to be able to do mining. But if you are engaged in illegal mining of any sort, that is actually a killer, most especially the use of the said heavy metals in the work that they are actually engaged in. So this is what my security command have been supporting me. And I must say that they've been very helpful. This is not the first operation. We've carried a series of operations, and at all times, their predictions are always on point.
Na medeo kwata kwa ensoemo empotem woduma na enipa bi de sobo ebo wo emra sebedwani eni abanka chepani no ese Galamsey fo bi ana wo edi dwuma sase o mteso na enyomo dia so magisa asase na boso ne ho se bibra ekoso endi samanyoko ni fa wo hodum no asori agina MP no eni MC na chi echeso wo nya boni bia na mo di nchimu aba.
Endi samanyoko ni nkrabata wo takwanso ayemaboto mpesua so ene dia to dwase mfidie ya wonum edi etu agudie e wompotam ho a ebinum o kire se emrahye bedwani wo ho ene aban na musini wo ho edia no enya dia no kure bia ewum o kire mu a emrahye bedwani ene aban na musini edi mfidie ama mpotam ho fo se wonum emfensie wakwan ne nnuama hodo wo fo se ye wo madia ya wo kire se sika wo tu no mpotam ho no wonum mienu ehwe se obemodin ama manfo enya ho faso ne mu menye se edwo ha bi ebebre wo mu.
Na yenim de mine na adwuma ne se eya ye obi your friend CSR corporate social responsibility na you know your corporate te beka de social responsibility na ya anka sika elenya framunene mu da mesika no nkronkro wo be no a wo suffer wonya effect e wadwuma wo de biti mobu ahon me no ka se de wo be di bi people na wo claim de wo de owners a wonya owners no ende ekokro a wo ye host communities two host communities here regard one wo ye Camp City na Takwa na Aboso community na woni record that said be insukura way to be ade ama oye ekuro no not even a dime na we pay ade ama kuro no
penimpa ya ohweba mbo ho nsam so e wompotam ho eye Ali Salifu Gara en wono so de atodwa senya no kreda semrahye bedwani eni aba na musini akofa nkofo ase wo monko na bambofo a wonum e wo braha bebo me bia ya wutu agudie no wonum nko tata wo wo kire se no kure bia anim
nti se ye kede MC agada nkwafoda nka wonkokon woni soja fonkokon na mfa chaos bimbra atakwanso ayema kanyen na ye party ma MC ba friend na yakokoda meko no video a o kire de MC akwaga nkwafo a owa hemfa de ono soja fonkokon no owa hen any evidence nti once American na no yakohwisan
Ye free ye takwampotem wona ye mra Ramsar site wo enkran ha enkramantem so afoma Melinda Okulu chese wonne ya tonchemu aboafo nadmo ka wo entuma bobu dendenden o ma hya se ye adwuma ni bi ebrebi atwam wo semukina nti obi a wo Ramsar site mpotem wo sakumo no na wo si wudan ede asinso kwamode wo begiri sadan ni nyina atoagu
Amantem swafo Linda Okulu ene abambofo aka won ho abom abedwiri eye adan hodo e wo sakomo no Ramsar site wo mo esi nsuo kwan a nam soma nsuo etwifo omanfo enya pade soma ebimo eto nananom e wonse do na abra adwumade no ekoso no emebunu bi ede eye kojan ebobo wo mo tini wo mo nsa se nya ade anka wo mo bepene ama adwumade no akoso no swafo e kire enya ade anamo a wo mo etu no bebo mu hu demom wo mo bekoso ama dwumadi a hye omo sa wo mo beye eye 1 week e wo ho no wo mo atoa so adwiri adan atoagu
oh yeah me tea because short time you start here now you can say ne I was a building A B C D E I was at the end of the day in Embrafem until ye wie enso eno as target na you make sure say ye baby until ye wie until meaning say your target has been met me ni ho de me hu say obi ba say obe resist but from day one ye hu omu mutunto nsasi omulanga seba from the way I started demolition say ye hu omu nti we nye bibia scare I mean she mema ye ni omunam military for police all armed engineer ni afie say the day has been successful.
Adom News in Central for ene eye Nadmo Director General ye Joseph Kuyon enso etwetwe nkomo
mabu na bae no ade a yete omase because onipa de sebe waja pade esi baabi anya kura na yese no abe ye ya nti eti omase se omu kire omu yi ekire se eya obi ewo omumu na mum nanka omunim de pese eya mawamu a se de medika kan no awiye no omu ka se omu nti ase omu nti omu ano mbebo musama ma President John Dramani Mahama
Bidin at the Prince Owusu Esiedu Adom News.
Sakumo no Ramsar site one ma ebra na page for ejuri adan na gu no omokoto dan ba kwa na abaya wonya mfie duasa na wokita abotafo abosome miensa ehye na chi a eka regional minister no so afo no akoma man yes ne nkwane dan de obeja na wonya no se wo emu wo mebu agu so ansa na obebu agu no wo be han dan de amano enne kunu enne nkwada no
Oswafwe ene ne manfwe edi kan ba ha na nsentem ebetwiri adan ahodo a ewo ha esi ensuo kwan sensuo eto a na etwikọ manfo efi na abra Adom News nsentwofo ye bepie mu ewo ha no abra excavator no ehya asese obubu adan no mechie yi eye dan bi a esi a maame a okita abofrei ne din ede Rahel Mensa ne bay edi eye bosome miensa na bra oswafo ehu eye maame ni ne ma mienu yi aka na koma ama ode to woni nim se obehwe na wa han dan ede amom na mom edan a womo etimu yi womo ebedwiri ede ato egu
no ye obatan wawu fresh baby enti I mean utu ne sesi a ne nyame wo hwa emfa na obeko ya me de ato me hu se me peche ma ho self contained amount minyama omo na maje ne kunu ne nam ne ya move omo to the place say be ya be ma ye kwan ne ya be ebubu dan
Adom News nsentwofo ene Rahel Mensa maami okita bai bosome miensa edi nkomo bisa ne se eba ne sen ana wo mo betena wan ne di asase ne ema om na mo betena ha che ba no ahemfo na ma mo asase na eba ne se obi na kirem
oh ahana eba ande mekunu ni wafa bi na ode ma mekunu se mbesi edan kakra bi nsi na nso yentra ha nti ni toni de nye yangasa na eto eba ono ni wafa
nti edan ya etimu yo no okunu pena na modwa
mpacha
mo ma sen
miensa ba ko ne mienu pena wa ba ko ne anti ba ko e wakaso
na wo hwe time na excavator edwire adan gu ewo mochi na wo ba he se na ho ye o
oh ya die because me hwe me de wo mna so akasi a mo dwiri gu na ye de kitwe yi de se adekitwe bi mo mo ba na me ba nti na me dwum bebi a me ma na e bekwa kwada enwumle because sesi ai aye impromptu ye ne ba bia aye de ebeko aha
mo ba no edi sen
ne
yo kita
oh me fa se 3 months oh akan de me de original minister no akan so be yam one me de but ye hwe de nyame be say emaye mbu o se yam parking e manimblem no a obesorting out
Bidin at the Prince Owusu Esiedu Adom News.
Mede wo ko asante mantemu na ye gina wasa wasiare hosem na efi ho no mo eba Abdulmalik na ye kasayi wona na wo ye kusase fo hene e wo honom na betodwa se ne pabonfo bi abonetu akum no yayaya.
Biaya ye gina eye asomase F-line na enra anajo na epiedwa se kusase fo hene a ono ewo asante mantem ha Abdul Malik Azambi nipa bonifo bi abegye nkwa e de afini nsem yayaya ena Adom Kasee ebo anan eba ha no ene areho na ekoso ha ohwe ha nso a posifo enso ha e boban sade be ya bibia beda na kwan mu ne wano na ye ba ye ni kusase fo hina ono ewo mampon a woka abusua no ho ebo nkomo na o kire se
ende yamye nim ni ha eye big blue pa mo de asi because ye nane die ye kase oye eja oye bibia because akura se bi akura ye bibi no to safre na weko we pointing fingers on crofobia but
for now the yin say be nipa we and we na the idea it is and yet me bet me pointing fingers and say eno anwumre na ehu bi o Facebook post or the scam obi ena oni obi oni akwa wo sika sem na ni say ndi nkrofo wasman nkrofo mo bekunu wo mo nkrofo bi page mo jubilate wo
Otoa ne nkase so daresede eto ahobambo kuo no anim se omma nhwemu fikofiko na enko asemwe mu anye saa wo mo nso ente ase
se aban amfa ne nsansi ne nan ansi fom no anhwe ama atemtre yan yadwuma ye mfa nche ye better venture because we ayam mienu miensa ye mfa nche be bosume be nsiani no mkokum ba ko ogoso kokum ya branche ba ko ogoso saa so na afini omukum ya branche ba ko onio market ana we asasi enti aban ye sisu dua se aban amfa ne nan ansi fom anie nipa bia yesusu se ni sahye saa wo yase no yesu ye better venture ye mfa nche
ndekrakra mu adehye bi a ye beto wo mu wa ha eni ye bonkomo na wo mo nso to nkra se
no be 9 something probably little koma ma ne bo be 11 something asana wo fi no na me kra na me ko fie na no so ba me fie mo fie imra na be 7 na mo fem se nko fe be de moto abebo ni to wa na ya na yeta hu se amanfo ye sana na o mo de to Facebook se ye na ekoye ya asamo ye ti no nye ba ko nye mi no ye mi asa o mo ta de ye we nso de ye ntimi ga se se na ye bet yeso ye wo o ma awe trim se de wo bi ye to Facebook se wono na koye no koye be faso yeso betu ye ka
etuo ye kasa ye ema kusa se hino wa santimantem ye firi mu no ka ho bi ma beru aba ko yem hye na wono nso enei wetanum ewansie do Adom Kasee de nani di nsem na chi a ye beto ho nkra dodo na
ye jina ye asantimantem na asante achim central ehwonom Odumasi akwansia asi ema se ye kasei amanebo no eche se enipa no maprepra emu ba ko de ba bi oda no enye kra
Amanebo Adom Kasee yensa kan echiremu ede akwanhia asi ewo Odumasi ye no wa Asante Achim Central na mesoma nipa num na wonum epra dendenden a Odumaka kopiemu ewa yaresabia na sa akwanhia yesi ye abra shenkani bia wo twi taxi shen ye na adwen se wo ya fa ho ya diesel truck na shen fufure kohwemu sa taxi ya ye ka ho asem yi na makwantu mu efikonongo ya no de nani achiremu no bewam na sa na body truck na so efikomasi a no so ekokonongo abra shenkani a taxi shen yi wo twi Junior Abdul ani Adom Kasee din komono odin simye na tudwa
ane de ani sena ka Kasee bi simanim e wo be pono so ti taxi ba ko dimanim yesaso onu yi fa ka Kasee no jo yi fa ho no me sumi di nachi se me sumi timi akobat emla ye pie be pona si ana hu se ka Kasee e banti first taxi no do no timi shemu but you do me so na nka me ti break say bianca e man light en ko we break back car me na shemu no so antwe so ba ni man no dey head no e dodge enti trailer no na e low bed trailer no na o try it in sa corner left side the right side na trailer no e do ko ball ni die no ti ba ko si di mechi no so de be ball me to Nami di meni ache no bo malo de fi konongo ami kono bo na trailer no so fi Kumasi side e ba konongo awon so ya triple lane nti omo ba no fatu na ya ye kono fa but na cars menim ntimi me yifa ho na ono so e use second lane
na ye to aso na ye ko atemu adwuma ko ni mo nim sente bia na ebeto dwa se kane kwante fa no da MPA National Petroleum Authority wo mo no mo hye ye fa ho ehun samso na kwadu bi wode abo no eni enipa enso a special prosecutor na echo mabosto akogina emranim no na ene mo court ama court ama mo bela woko asanso ababiem na mame kojo mensa brampa wono ene court wono ene ye monkomo na fe ye hye se da sini no ekoye eke mahai
nji wodo abna
na ene mo high court ne kosi sen
abna today me is kanaka no 280 million now special prosecutors who Sudan Kano CU order National Petroleum Authority Mustafa Ahmed and na yipa ba kunu bi a waka ho no na wo frɛ case no nde na wo frɛ case no High Court, Criminal Court 3. Before na Justice Mary Mame Ekwi Yanzu Oti Egum. Na Special Prosecutor Nana Kisi Jabin Ujina Omangana Ane Munde Nyimini. Na Ura Mustafa Ahmed. Onosu Okita ni lawyer for Asibi Abayrega. Na lawyers be a Wakawa, who is a seminal. No, we offer a seminal. Na Wakan Fats is another. What could you chair? Impa now was there, where's the miski? No way now we pretty, not guilty. What's there? Could there was the Abomoni, I mean, Yaza with the phone. Oh no, we have an awesome two quarter. Judge in the group was the two goddess FA. The work Canada, no. Obama will be a 2 million Ghana cedis big. Timpa, Nayaka, one some will be a 2 million Ghana cedis each. Sure it is a beam, Wakawa, or the washer. Now what justify? Now sure it is also or the way a public servant what's you know or yeah up to 5K 5,000 Ghana cedis. If you that penny be so one for one cultural special prosecutor and son 26 August was an African case in the Bimabna.
Mate na omunyina ebaye anase Mustafa Pene no hu no.
It's a case in Agasa. Nipa na omunyina no way 10 edu. Na edu no nimu ebasa 3 companies and 7 oye nipa. Okay. It's 7 neze we na wa be. Na the companies 3 na what can 7 no ma way 10 na we charge we na so no. Companies no wa attribute to Impa 7 no mu bi into okanwa 10 persons so 7 nipa no say obiara ba court ha was in charge born now we na we pretty not guilty abna
mate
na abna e beto ma case ni pede say as we chere in the high court abna ma ba court bi e court bi and Impa wo be ni na obi be si osewanyi onse o ka che ifa don be pa erika sepu oda wo courtroom wa wo hwe yim de bail condition na waza ma hono wo hwe na we siesie na owe Mustafa na Impa na waka no wono wetu mu epoe abonten na wo nyina we di nature nti se what Impa ba court abna ebetu ze pa ka asem za ebetu aka de na ze Impa ba court pa
ne je so mo mobile ni nyina no Mustafa midi nti do mobile
Mustafa Ahmed na da nipa nsiana waka no na won yinara wogina court na no won ebusuafo na won nuanom na won party fu yinara ze kira wo be court ra
mate ke mame na se ni amane a wode aba kwadwomensa brampa KMA na okọ Accra High Court a wode ho enkomo abe na mede we parliament unse eba no omayimu a yebrase begefie sanso na ko Ecowas a eno no eye abibima to ha sei no aman ni nyina no yesanso wo wo mo emrase begefie na se hwan na ekwa kosi edonkuma na nan hwan na ekwa kosi oman Ghana anan no eho sem akoye twema mentwe omrase begefie a kowi echi kra no mo de ko ekoma eye edonkuma ba no dania be de eche no chese won de wonyintum omfa adwuma no ema yewrafenyu makra no wo ye na dada no.
For the Ecowas delegation, we have Honorable George Kweku Ricketts Hagan as the leader of the delegation. Then we have Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Bedzora, who has always been a member of the delegation, to remain a member. Honorable Ladi Ayamba, who has been a long-standing member of the delegation, to remain a member. Honorable Eric Afo is being added as a member. Honorable Dominic Napare is being added as a member. Mr. Speaker, it captures Honorable Alexander Kwamina Afenyo-Makin Osahin as a member, Honorable Kwame Aimedu Entry as a member, Honorable Brian Achampong as a member, and the discussion was to include Honorable Millicent Yeboah Amankwa as an observer. Mr. Speaker, there's still an issue with this composition. And the issue stems from the fact that the ECOWAS Parliament has some very, very firm position on the membership of female members of the delegation. The delegation must have, I think, 30% of the members being women. The position of this parliament has always been to send the deputy leaders as members of the delegation. That has always been the tradition. I shall move pursuant to our standing orders for the amendment of the composition of the delegation so that Honorable Alexander Kwamina Afoyo-Michael Osahene is removed and Honorable Patricia Apiaje is replaced.
Leader, please, this is the understanding. And for me, I think that is the fair way for us to chat.
I'm sad by how things have happened, and particularly between the two leaders. For respect, I am a whip. I am not a leader. I am leadership, but I am just a whip. These are the two arrow figures. These two people, they have to work together. That's what I would respect, and respect to majority there. They have to work together.
That the composition of Ghana's delegation to the Community Parliament of Ecowas be made of the following. Honorable George Kweku Ricketts Hagan, leader. Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Bejira, member. Honorable Ladi Ayi Ayamba, member. Honorable Eric Affle, member. Honorable Dominic Napari, member. Honorable Patricia Apieje, member. Honorable Kwame Anyimedu Entry, member. Honorable Brian Achampong, member. And Honorable Millicent Yeboah Amankwa, observer.
Medewe kwa kankwe South Abato empesua so Ernest Adomako na eye emrasebejani e wonu no de atoja se NDC wasodie kese na wo hye se de MPP di nkugu afietwa mabato no na wo hye adwuma wo mo eya wo se ensese sida se NDC bedi Ghanafo ehwamo anase wo mo ebedi ncho e wo mamamo ni boso mo seye no nyesa de Ghanafo ebeti wo mo kapa.
NDC amanyoko no wonu memra Showbiz ya wojina mu ema wona ewo Kaikui South Ernest Adomako insema wode ya tujwa wo kyerede a ebose NDC amanyoko ya Ghana mampanyine Jonjoman Mahama edi wonu mu enemu ehedwom betumi bia na Ghana adeshi abre bi omo omani age anya saade a esesi Ghana adeshi de NPP amanyoko no sabepepe na dachi bi wode be NDC amanyoko no.
Never. You will see what happened in 2024 elections is a lesson for NDC as a party and all of us that Ghanaians have elected us to come to parliament. Whatever promises that we made, we should make sure that we fulfill those promises. Because what happens to them can also happen to us. And it is sending us some kind of warning that Ghanaians are descending. If you take them for granted, they will punish you. So for me, we should all be aware of this and then learn a whole lot of things out of what happened during 2024 elections and make sure that we don't do the things that they did that took them to opposition. We should make sure we fulfill every promises that was made during our campaign.
This is that you are going to champion.
Oh, now you've seen that most of the things that we promised Ghanaians, we have started implementing most of them. 24-hour economy, we promised Ghanaians, and some sector of the economy have started like DVLA and other things, and we are doing piloting and other things. So I think we are on track. We are just about, we've been in power for just 6 months. And I'm sure everything that we promised, we are going to deliver.
Na Auditor General aye ehwehwemu wa fietwemu ba bi sika ne bi fa ye ene de aban na watwemu no edi sika eyeye abetodwa sika no emu 8.94 billion Ghana cedis no eko share aban no sabre no ehwehwe bi ode eba ye bi free SHS bi TVET ebi nso so agenda 111 ne ade no sika dodo sa ene kohyemu.
Leta General Nguntabu ama ne ba odi abetu dwa ekere se aban dwumadi ahodo bi a odi esi na nusuo se odi di dwuma no ede oman sika opepe nwotwe ekiri ponkro ene kokko wura mu a enya asem ketua na okere se odi free senior high school ene technical and vocational education training TVET no ebomu a ese Ghana sika no opepe miensa ekiri ponsia ena eno kokko di ho no mu a enya asem ketua okere se school feeding program eno nso ahye ehwe emofra no amanfa setre mu bambo ho nsem so ena edi dwuma no nso no Ghana si di no opepepepe ba akoni akiri podum yensa ena no suko pie mu ho no mu a eno ena ode tonuane ema emofra no afi bia ya enya asem ketua afi nso fe trasa ya akuafo wonfudi asema no so doso no nso ene opepepe hankro ne do nso akiri podum ena no suko pie mu ho no mu a eno so bo aye pa makuaye efa no ntoma pafra ya enya asem ketua na sikabud emum sikabotne ya otua edema wono mu a wonum agentete ewusuapon ahodo mu o mekire teacher training allowance no nso Ghana si di no opepe wo hane dumiensa chiri ponan ena no nso kopie mu ho no mu a eno so enya asem ketua na okere se saa enyema nyina ewo ho se ne ebe ya ebeboa ma ban na ni so ade hunu se obema omanfo asetran ma hen ha wo no ebetumi akwani mu die nanso esese wono mu a wode se sika edi dwuma no otumi bebu hu akontapa kire omanfo se ampa edi dwuma eso ememfa so ba so
Jina ensemi so etwa me ho me bade akai wo chi ni nyina ebeto aso Meda sese oguswa eka me ho mede ekọ akopie mu ewowa TI Amadia Senior High School no na beto dwa se school fo mienu na eye bawa na Idrisu se na bako etwa ne yonko video na ni na ne ho so no otwa video no otwa wie na nadanfuri hu no o chen se delete video na watwa no no so akoda ne ntokwa Idrisu ese won delete video no o che se won free eye phone no so intimate me ho ase sorry ye no na ema ne won sekan na se ekase no mo chese Upper West mantam no ayare sabia eno mo de no akoto a oje ayare hwe na school ni ba ko a menti me ho ase sorry ye ene akasakasa ne koso akosi se ye won sekan no one Adom Kasee edi nkobo ye ntinchire mu
Okay, tell us what you know about this.
So yesterday it was in the dormitory around 7 to 8. We were in the dormitory when there was some arguments going on. So we realized that one boy was having a jackknife with him. So I don't know whether it was a play or they were serious. He just stabbed the other boy with a jackknife at the side of his belly. And then they started chasing the other boy, and the headmaster took the one they took to the hospital. So they started chasing the other boy down to the bungalow, and they were throwing stones and fighting. Like some were trying to protect the one that choked the other one with the knife, and some were also trying to beat the one who choked with the knife. So there were fights around, and they were throwing stones around. Yes, so that's what I know about the incident.
Your name?
Mumuni side.
What class are you?
2I science class.
You are in the same dormitory?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Na de course so ewo TI Amadia Senior High School ewo wa na chese Idrisu Ibrahim ono na etwa video no a ekowi akiri no bawa na otwa ne video no a sekan akọwo bawa ye kase woje ayarehwe na ye ni ebedi akiri de befuma ba bia na de ho amane ye ebeba abeto anim ye kọ ye ni ma bekai se ablekuma not abaton pesua ne so isi san kwoto aba na emunu basabasa yobi esore ye nye no ko Chief Justice omayi atemwo mu kandifo na kasa mampani ese wontena nche na ehwehwemu enkoso no na dodo na efese Catholic Bishops Conference asafa hodo mu kandifo ku no wo mo emeka so mato mo mutu achese ne ma bia koso entwa yie na Adom Kasee ede ho amane no eto aso
asofopon ya omo Roman Catholic asori ni mu mekire Catholic Bishops Conference eno omo nso edi abetu dwase wonum do mani edi nuoma hodo bi a etwagu wo mayi mu achi ya no nti wonum ewo bika ewo ho pa na wonum kire se esanso wonum aye asofo a wonum na eje omanfo akọ twedi amponyankropa henie mu nti no ho behia pa se womu ebehwe se nuoma ekoso wo mamu a enkoyie no ombekire wadwene wo ho na atenetena ban no omanotu anamontentem edi kan ene se ensam a esiye wona anu abato koso ablekuma nofo a zantwerofo bi gofo kobro won na afi ntokwa mentem ho asisi ho no enya ade a na etwa yie kura eni nti wode atodwa se obi biara ne ho bom mu no emra enini se ne beye betumi aye ensena ho ama afoforo eno so da nchen a ensam a ekoso efa Major Pani Chief Justice ni ya obeyi na die ho no so no eya ade a ha dwene ya se aban no anhwe yi na wonum ekutu anamon bi a betumi de ensena ho bone ato amada akyinkyire ma eno so betumi ahadwene pa eno nti aban mo modi asa na mo bi obetu e wo sa asem no ho no ebeye de famra kwan so na periperi yensu ewu mu se ne ebeye obewie no na asomdwe abadwobreo ensemi osofopani Matthew K Jamfi ya ono ene pani a wada Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference ano ena ne nsa hyase a wade betudwa
ye to aso na ye kɔ enwomasuamu se ye na ye fe bibi KG kindergarten akwada no ahyase no ano ɛhɔ ene wɔkɔgye encheche no ye KG1 KG2 na wofima na wɔkɔ class 1 na panyi ba kɔ no so aba na enwomasuamu a wodi mu akote ye kyekire ni na waji mu abasobo nyina ɛkyɛ se akwada no ahyase wɔ KG hɔ no anyina yie na wonya adesua no yie ahwe yie a ebetumi aha no nyini mu a ɛde akɔ akoduru akyire te so ma no tina nipa ɛhyɛ sa KG fa hɔ nom ɛne ne siesie
Afimpinu wena aduonu wennan opanyina obo na baso sa kyerɛkyerɛfoɔ nyinaa wɔno wena ɛbɔ no ho mmɔden fuse na fuseni ɛde kɔkɔbɔ ano wɔden ɛma mpanyimfoɔ ɛwɔ man emu ɛde afa sɛdeɛ kindergarten education wɔ man Ghana emu no ne tebea isifa ɛteɛ wɔkyerɛ mu a sɛ bana sɛ samofrɛ wɔn mo anya fa pempapa ɛbɛha adwen ɛbɛma man Ghana de sua nsɛm no ato ape ɛno nti mpanyimfoɔ hwɛ no mpɛ ho nsɛm nka
let us say Ghana for emanti yɛnyina yɛmanti wɔ mo daakye because ene yɛnyina adwuma etu mu sɛ education no ɛbɛgyina ne nice one this a foundation no ɛyɛ strong sakora through bridge na foundation no sabe ɛyɛ weak a sɛsi ade yɛgye tu mu sɛ yɛnyina awofoɔ yɛnim sɛ akora no obenim ade no anaasɛ obehu ade wɔ school na ɛgyina ne KG teacher ɛne nneɛma a etwa ne class na ahyia
so hono mu a osaka sansi mi yɛde pii so
nyame adom yɛbɛkɔ baabi a ɛwɔ Ghana yɛwɔ 16 regions me the 3 ɛna ahyɛ aseɛ me the Oti region me the Greater Accra me the Eastern region ɛna ahyɛ aseɛ me yi schools ni bi yɛwɔ videos a ɛkyerɛ sɛ saa schools no wɔn mu hia mmoa paa nti saa schools no ɔmo directors ɛwɔ ha ne mu bi a ɔmo ba bɛgye nneɛma no na ɔmo de akɔ school no na yɛ support 20 classrooms both KG1 and 2 in all the 3 selected regions so far.
Na enwomasuamu no ano Accra Technical University ena mpanyifo apaw akandifo akwakwahwe atotusuapɔ no enioma na enam so basafo hwe enwomasuamu nsɛm so ɛde ato council nanim so ɔmo banfie mmienu nie wɔn eni vice chancellor wɔn hwe nanim anim ya wɔn enya namusini
Wadi afna ashe wonu mu awayi won foforo kra se wo meda Accra Technical University ATU na wontutu suku yi ensam ama wonum eswai ya sese de wahye dwumadi ase a enya asem ketua na eno ase na soafo a no ena hwem masua ho nsam so Haruna Idrisu editu won anim.
I'm aware that one of the very urgent matters you probably want to act on or you need to act on reliably informed that the institution have been without a vice chancellor in the last 2 years. That vacancy necessarily will affect management. I'm sure your council will want to consider it as a matter of urgent.
NS Kofi Abuchi ena ebeda nipa wayi won foforo ano ena ode atudwa ese wode aseda PSC ena ema mpanimfo so wode gidi etise ahye won mu no onom so be adwumaden pa.
Scoped it very nicely in a summarized form by first of all bringing to bear the immediate task that needs to be attended to, namely the gap in the administration of the university. A university without a head who has the certainty of mind to work cannot work. And so we have a major task to ensure that we do that. And you again hit the nail on the head when you indicated we need to comply with due process. Because what we do not want is a management that has been put in place and then agitations all over the place.
Efa yadru so Adom trotro minim so ho se de say ewiemu aye no kusukuku asi anopa awo mu na edeko na nipa bu on ma obrine ebeka se sickle cell safo no nti edru bi be ti se ya na wo mu empom ne mo widie mu ekosen prince oso asiedu ne ebinom edin komo ewo kolebu empotemo yenkɔhye bi mra
Adom trotro ene etwagum life ene trotro ne yede abepie mu ewo kolebu na mo amunim se na nsentem aya na weda no emu ayenyumpa nsuo petepete ase nsuo na ento but wangasa mejidi se wo so fan ache pa na no ana ye ne eye opening pa ono na da eye Ghana Institute of Clinical Genetics ebedi nkomo womo no efa ne sickle cell yare no womo ana womo eye den edi ho dwuma mo na mo ya doctor fo mpinifo amudi ho dwuma na ye bisa se samre ya wedai emu aye nwunwui enuanu ma omo sickle cell no edien na womo enye na mom e was abrem weda abrem
sickle cell yare no medase sickle cell yare no ade a ede wo nti onipa ko na wo no ho na e wo hwa ya na wo munya de efre no crisis eno no yare no mu ya den pa na de ya na e ha adwen pa ni na ha adwen de de ka no pain crisis, simple pain crisis na eno no whether no musisa na etumi kofa ba nti meka hye so bia or sickle cell disease no say no whether no musisa nti ese wo dressing no so esisa ese we make sure say we be keep yourself warm at all times nti wo pia bonten a menhye bibia ebema wo komegu ho ana wachi ana na say genzi for nka say show your belly she atade a ebe kata wo hu nyina utumi hye jacket utumi hye bibia no ahye trousers nti de bia no keep yourself warm afen so bia nim say edu insotro insuoto bremu a malaria ede no ho ba eno so betumi a precipitate crisis nti mesre unim say uyo bia wo sickle cell a ade e be sape no akọ inside ana so outside kra wo be share long trousers ni ade ebeba wo ho ban because yes mosquito no kawa betmenya malaria nso tumi kofa crisis no eba ena afen so weda no mu nso akofam asesa yenyu nti mpempi no benya cold ena wo mo bo wane ade misraw bo ho ban unim so obi enya cold ana cough memben onipa kono covid a kire niam bi a ebetumi aye na de aboye ho ban nti yesa na wo obi a wo sickle cell a yesa niam no sa na wunya sa yare no bi ni na aka ho na wo de aboye ho ban ebra whether yimu aye nyunyu nsuo so to bebre.
All right, you say nuanu ma omo sickle cell ya na obi obi ana obi enim na na so otwetwe no ho so mesi de obitimi de asane mi the offense stigmatization e futu na de magana for the fa nuanu ma omo sickle cell amanfo pion mo koncha so obi pese opono
me pa cho ye mai mu ha sickle cell yare no edoso pa I'm sure so ufa nipa beye 100 at least emu 80 ni mo bia wo sickle cell inti misramo say sa ensam keka no esi ejai ebu o ho ayeto omudin school na wo de obewu ntema na wo de opemoja dodo because ete bi ese ye ma omoja na wo de oye sickle wo ye yarefo mpacho sa ne ma ni nyina emwa sa pe wo mo pese on beba abonten nti wo mo yare anu akademo sa nso a wo mo pese wo mo nya na mfofo na nipa no ya nso so ntumi ntina ba akofo pe you need that social engagement u hia nipa wo ho intimistra mo Ghana for ye model romum say people with sickle cell disease no say ye boa wo mo ye nkrofo a onimade pa and they can contribute to the society intimema ye nonsense ensem enka wo mo nhye rather ye na mo ho ban ne ye hwede ye betumi aye na yetumi aboa wo na apomudie no aye fine na afenso won mo hwe wo mo no nso no won etumi enya awem hihye se bibia be yi
omo ni made pa me school time cry me se na bi ta share space omo na ma mo ye gentle omo pe omo asem na doc udin no wo na ye head wa na din no
me pa cho me din de Dr. Amabene Akwesikuma me na me head Ghana Institute of Clinical Genetics.
Dr. Ama Bene Akwesikuma. Wow, no spectacles. Enya asem ketwa mensu na medi mete wo trotro se trotro no eyema meet ne edge so say away
edia me so meje so ene abena pokua renie na me de we kwa ha for mantam ne mama me charity gardener ene ye mantam ne musoafo oso bia won ma ya ba kra chipani na se mampani abodi ndi dwumade bia sonsa no hwese obeye ama edimpuntu aba mantam ne mu
Mantam Swafo charity gardener with your futu MMDC sia one more one mantam ne emo se debreya Ghana man penini ede ashe one more ensano one more enfambo jumapa ye na brebian won hwese bia one more one point to me aba one more bebo makromafo one more braba sitene mo ayekama
tia to yansa frɛ wo mu nyina assessment nti assessment ni mu no nyame adom enam so ama ye hu enwoma ato chema ne de ye manfo ehia mu constituency ene de wo say prayer mu ye kone ekosolve anase ye man attention no ye hunu enam so ama ya take opportunity e de akire ye constituency executives opportunity a ewo ho ema wo mu emprempini ya ye de ye ni hwe ebia ade ba ko ti se school feeding munya mudi hu adanse se bra school feeding issue ba ye no e be ye national issue enso me ne wo ka se ne ye wie ye ne hu se nye school feeding ko an e wo ho man Name department Bebrea, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, appointing Penifamo Makodano. Opportunities Bebrea were Honoma, ye and call for the bet me a benefit.
And Wachi, Rashibi Junior, which Nemo Emma were no Western for North, Haruna Mohammed, and so didn't see me at Adom Kasee.
Party be a trouble we are. Na acquire say, Yaudi Kakra day. Our members no Bakum Yunumu, and Yaudi Bio, and you say, ye ba bemuno. Eden na yenya no sabusumi nsia ya ye bae me sure say we are constituency executive we are coordinator we are regional executive na we say ade ba ku mienu bi nti sabi me bu afu na obetena ha na state sabufuo ni hye omudia na sabi wan kasa na waye den waye wadwe fi se kasa
so Premtobre Kasee Kejwana Kasa Eric Asiedu boade waye kado mai
ejoso
oye teacher Victor Shisho.
Mechano and I will say, and I saw the internet teacher, no gay boy, Bono. Yes, I get. Mamma has said, you know, I cannot. That's what they, that's what they. Right, but that's the afternoon. I was after I would even 7:12 up at Premtobre Kasee, my son, a fee, Mrs. Jamina Horna, Metwaso at the amount. And some of the Diana Bibrilla, the Sefata Salty, and yet the Brewonia dia. Dakro, may a presentation on Abna Pokia, Mamma Bibia illustrations upon illustrations in Na, our Mohu, Nabibia, at Tumiako, yes, or the amount. Hey, Abna, who are you so rakudi? Where's one abo? What am I meant to answer? No, sir, Nigeria for eco finance you. Yeah, I'm qualified for finance and get to know much by for Bayana for show one and yes and get to a cry. Now, we really yes, young quality room won't go ahead here. Guess it, your money. Hey, send your capacity winning this year. Now say, I am Fanra penalties here. I'm funny at that. Yeah, at my son in Tia when you want more. I am man kwang. And yes, we say, we man kwang, auntie, where a ball, which is a way of ballers and Casamun Bob. I'm a chombe shows here. We want to share Zambia 4-5 no, Zambia 4 coffee near there. Hey! Matema Kodu. Menoka say Matema Kumasa Sante Kotoko is in Durban, South Africa. One weekend, you only a Kaiser Chiefs de Pim Swanya Sam Ketwakra and on Bibiancho, God bless the King. Sante Kotoko Sporting Club Media. I guess some could they arrived in South Africa in style, branded in the Kotoko. And show and the South Africa phone shows who team is this? As a Kotoko, what's in South Africa? I can't say now where you Swahili no one. Hey, I just am get I just got to confirm with Joe in South Africa and say this is proper branding. I got to go for the teams I can Ghana and move when Shomo. Is an number of phone qua, earpiece session, my son can take it and Wabi. I know much to say on Pabuano to say original, no sinte. Yes, sir, Pabuabi Akmeo, Puma, no, was a Kuma, there be a Mubian was a Kuma or Kuma saying, Tikuma nim. Adidas ba ku na me hu ye ne ka Abibas but me hwe na edi camera no na ntwane ye na ye Abibas but omo Adidas kono kwa job ni South Africa tie hwe se omo ne Kaizer Chiefs match no e be kosan a anya sam keto akra poku ya crash ba ku omo na me kan ho asam dia agye o crash o kotoko team ni mu ni ade ag ofia megina so na mediasi ya na nankasa ka kejua ne ho Erika Siedubuere
Fameye eye nwumtunia high life na woto na wode atudwa ese musica eye dwumade bi omode hye na nimonyam ne mu no Ghana Tourism Authority emma 10,000 Ghana cedis.
I think I had a good time. First of all, I must say musica has really done well.
Yeah.
Because this is like their first edition. This is the first time they are doing it, honoring, the high life artist of the year. Big love to Uncle Bessa Simons. He's always been a father to me, and doing this for me feels really good. And GTA as well. Abeku Santana, big love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some, some cash in there from coming from Ghana Tourism.
Oh, they gave you money.
Yeah, they gave
as
me
part
a check
of the honor.
Yes, from that came from Ghana Tourism.
Tourism Authority.
Yeah,
beautiful.
And Beku was the one who presented it, and also there was quite some big people there from the embassies and our high life legends like Pat Thomas, Auntie Paulina, Kechi Kwame Appiah, a lot of them. So finding myself in the midst of them, you
Mama nyina Fameye ensemi so na wi Premtobre Kasee bono me fade nyina ensi edian meje so ene abena pokoa renie mada wasia ma mo ene hweka so be kwa AdomOnline.com de akade de go no wakenkan bi amame okoma kraba kwa waka ensreja edura enwono numere unu sese o de fire for fire dwumadie etwa so makraw